Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is March 14th, 2025, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing the Russell 2000, that's IWM, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor, please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's take a quick look at these charts and see what's been going on here. Maximize this quarterly chart. And that's what we see. On this quarterly chart, the thing that this whole selling pressure, like we said, the Russell was done and all, this evening star that we have right now here on the Russell, and also with the two-candle pattern, we have what is called a bearish engulfing. So bearish, 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 bearish. How many times can you really just say bearish and tell people it's bearish? But that's what it is. And I hope you look at my candle pattern video out there. Again, basic candle pattern stuff. You're seeing it all happen right here in front of you. And that's the whole thing. Why one of my big things when I'm talking with people about the market is get where you see the market and just realize, nothing is 100%, nothing is guaranteed, but the market gives you telltale signs what is going to happen, and it shows you what is happening. You just up to you now to get yourself in the right mindset and the right, in the right place where you can trade based on what you are seeing happening in front of you. All right, let's go. I don't know why I went there, but let's go ahead and go down to the monthly chart and see what we see there on this monthly chart. On this monthly chart, we had the kind of piercing patterns, the fake out with the bullish Orami and all, but we did get a follow through of the bearish pattern that we had and all, and we got confirmation. We're below the 9-10 moving average. We had a close down here last month where we was in a bear market. We're getting confirmation of that bear market on the Russell. And like I said, we came down here into the area where I said I expect us to go. We are there. And also the Russell is kind of like playing the way I kind of expect it to play. No big surprises here. And like I said, once we got here, I got my black on. Let me change this up. Once we got here below the 910 on the Russell, I had said it was done when it had made its all-time high. The Russell did this to me before, where it made its all-time high. I was stuck in a spread trade, but I just waited because I had sold the call side, I sold the upside, and I just waited, and the Russell played out just the way it normally plays out. It gave you a chance to get out of your trade and all with a little profit, and then it keeps doing what it's doing. It keeps doing this old downward move. Confirmation, bear candle. Confirmation, fake out, bullish pattern, these two candles here, wrong location, so this is the Russell. The Russell is playing this game that it plays, you've been warned, but let's go ahead and go down to the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, as you can see, the weekly chart, the Russell almost got, if you, let me back up a little bit. The Russell, I think I talked about this, how the Russell is going to come down here, and the Russell, if this area doesn't hold, and where the Russell is at right now, where it just bounced at, and this zone, this zone here doesn't hold, and on the Russell going to end up being about 50 points lower, 40 to 50 points lower easily if this doesn't hold. And that's the thing to be mindful of and careful of on the Russell, based on even trading strategies that I use around the Russell and all. You have to be careful selling, being bullish, selling the downside. Some of you know what I'm talking about and all. But the top side is usually fairly safe. You just give it time, and that usually works out for you and all. Just give it time. And no trading strategies. Follow your trading plans and your trading strategies and trade accordingly. But the Russell has done what I said it was last week. I was saying that it might. I said this was a weak area that we could actually break that area. But the first time we bounced there, We came through there. We bounced here where I was expecting us to bounce. We came all the way down to the bottom of this area here, and we bounced out of that area. So that's a good sign for me, that this thing might be ready to turn around. So we got to kind of like just wait and see if this thing, if we get a green candle. Let me zoom in a little bit like this, because as you can see, if we get a green candle, I'm gonna draw in a green. Do I have green? No, I don't have green. Nope, I do not have green. I do blue. If we get a green candle right here, this thing, that'll give us our morning star. If that actually happens, and this thing might be ready to give us a little bit of relief, but it might just be a little bit of relief. We have to kind of like wait and see, but that's what I see here on this weekly picture, and that's what we got to be looking at. And I don't with the Russell, it's in an area where it can bounce, and it has bounced, but that's what I see. Just leave it at that. But let's go ahead and go down to the daily chart and wrap this on up. Daily chart. Daily chart, we're doing what we've been doing here these past few weeks. Today on Friday, we got this green candle and all. This is just I call it a profit taking candle. If you didn't get out, again, target was here, once you got here and started pulling back, you're out of your short trades and it's time to get long. Today, I don't carry anything over the weekend. You're done. You kind of like wait until Monday and see what happens and get ready for next week. With us closing above this level right now, it's good. The question is, like I just said on the weekly chart, to see on Monday, can we get a follow-through candle? That would be the thing that this market might be ready to turn around and head back towards the upside. If we don't get that and we end up, coming back down, it can continue dropping a long ways down. But right now, it looks good for the bulls. Like this thing might want to turn around, but it's done this in the past. On Friday, we've been getting these relief on Fridays. I think this was that was Friday there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That green candle right even here, that was a Friday, So again, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That, like I said, that was a Friday. So be careful about these green candles on Friday. Is this the one that's going to actually turn around? We have to kind of like just wait and see if we get this follow through candle But that's it. We are getting a morning star down here. So again, we're getting a nice bullish pattern and a nice demand area. We just got to see if we're going to get that confirmation candle for any kind of long-term, a long-term swing type trade But that's it. That's all I really want to share at this time. No trade recommendation, just an observation and I hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. This is Right Side Trader. Bye.